penetration.
Oh, whoopsie. I did.
Or puss or mediocre.
What was that? What were you looking at?
What?
Huh?
What?
I don't know.
I wasn't looking at shit. Got my boba tea.
Boba tea.
Got my boba tea. Got my boba tea.
Jeremy didn't want one
Got my
because he
boba
said,
tea.
ew, bobas. It's a texture thing.
Do you see how he was holding that?
Or that. That's how I pictured Jeremy would have held it if he would have gotten one.
Ew.
Yo.
What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Welcome back to KLYB.
No. What do you guys think of boba teas?
I'm double fisting a boba tea and
A burr?
a beer.
Wonderful.
I
How's
don't-
that working out
I don't
for
think that goes. It doesn't go together very well. I don't think.
you? No, probably not. That's why I'm waiting to drink my water until I'm done with my boba tea.
It is pretty good though. I've never had. I mean, I've stole the kids' bobas before, and, like finished them off for them, but I didn't know they did like coffee ones.
Yeah, it's a brown sugar with a coffee jelly.
Yeah,
It's fucking bomb.
it's pretty good.
All the ones I've ever had before, these ones were like watermelon, fruity ones. But this one takes cake. It's so fucking good.
Did you have to fight a bunch of like 8-year-olds to get in line?
No, they're all in bed. School tomorrow.
Which is surprising that Boba was still open. Streetlights are on. All the kids are at home.
You think it's a kid's drink? I think it's more of like a 35-year-old lady, like before and after work drink.
It's an every people drink. Everybody drinks it, Jeremy, except for losers.
You being inclusive? Is that what you're doing right now? You're trying to be overly inclusive.
I don't want to be categorized as a 35-year-old woman for my before and after work drink.
Well, I think you set that up for yourself. You were like, hey, everybody, Boba's tonight. We'll have ourselves a Boba party.
I don't give a fuck. They're good. Says the guy who drinks Starbucks.
When do I drink Starbucks?
When you had me pick you up Starbucks on the morning podcast, like, yeah, grab me a Starbucks, venti, latte, chocomocha.
You were going to Starbucks.
The fuck I was. I make my own coffee.
I was like, can you grab me a coffee? And you're like, yeah, from where? Like Starbucks? I'm like, sure, fine.
No, I said, yeah, from where? He said, I don't know, like Starbucks. I like Starbucks.
That's all I could think of that was anywhere close to you.
There's Quick Star. Could have got a Quick Star coffee. You could have. I would have made you a cup of coffee
Dude,
myself.
Quick Star has trash coffee. I don't fight me.
Quick
on
Star's
that one.
coffee is fine.
No.
I
should've
brought you a Quick Star
I
coffee
should've
once, too.
I should have had you go to McDonald's. McDonald's has. Yeah, take that.
That went straight in the back of the throat.
That's what
See,
she said.
that's what happened to me, and that's
Well,
why
that's
I'm
because I was-
traumatized from when I was 8 years old.
It's because
And
I was just doing some bullshit trying to do the whole
See?
sucker sound.
8 years old. This is a little 8-year-old kid drink. Told you.
Yeah, but who got it for you?
My
35-year-old.
my 35-year-old aunt that lived in California.
Yeah. She probably wasn't, but he's just going to say that so he can...
After she got off work.
after she got off work. No, she took the day off.
Oh,
You got a green fuzz in your beard. It's
Where?
driving me. There you go. You
got
got it.
it.
Yeah.
Got it. Speaking
What's up?
of beard.
How you been?
Been good.
Yeah? What's
Been
that
good.
shirt?
Didn't so this is a sweatshirt from I got a buddy that does dirt track racing.
Race car driving.
Yeah, B mods. And yeah, it's one of his from I think like 2 years ago.
It's like
nice.
A-mod,
Yeah.
but better.
Most people would say the A mods are the better. The better, faster, more skilled drivers. But the B mods are a lot of fun.
I like B-mods because most of the guys building B-mods are like, they're not like a full team. They're the dudes that are in their garage late at night and they are on a limited budget and they make it as fast as humanly possible. And then when they wreck it, they're so mad because they're fucked.
See, and that's the complete opposite of this guy. He used to he grew up racing side by sides, and then he got into the trophy truck racing. and he was like sponsored by.
Oh, so that dude's legit.
Yeah, he's sponsored by like Kicker Audio and some big time Mystic Lubes and stuff. So he's got some pretty good sponsors behind him.
Yeah, they still do the engine swap deals at a lot of the dirt tracks.
Yeah,
specifically for like guys like that have like a full team, lots of money, and they're racing like a dude that built his car in his garage by himself.
I wouldn't say that he's like the full team, lots of money either. Like he's got the good sponsors and everything.
Yeah.
But like literally his team is his dad and his best friend.
No.
And they travel around. They go down to Arizona. They go all over.
Does it for a living,
to race. Yeah. That's what he does. And actually, me and 3 of my other buddies were on the side of his car one night.
Really?
We went. So he has to have so many nights with a certain sponsor on the side of the car. So like this one here says Mystic Lubes.
Yeah.
And so he spends like say 12 races with that sponsor on the main side panel.
Yep.
And then he switches it over to Kicker Audio. And he had a free night and he was going back to race in our hometown. And so we had this picture of we're all wearing these pearl snaps and cowboy hats, and they put it on the side of the car, and it looked freaking sweet. And we all rode in a party bus down there to Denison from Boone.
Yeah.
To go watch him race, and he ended up winning. So we all just got fucking hammered, drunk, and excited. It was awesome.
When I was growing up, my dad, a family friend of ours, he was big into racing, and my dad used to sponsor him when he was racing, and he had his sponsor up on top of the B mod by the where you would look in at the driver where the passenger would sit. But then he also put my dad's logo underneath the car in case he ever wrecked. So when it was upside down, people could see his logo. Yeah,
Your chair's squeaky now.
dude. I know. And I think it's because of you. I think you did it on purpose.
How? No, I did not.
What do you
I
mean?
think you did it to mine.
Oh my
And
god.
then you're like, well, I like his new chair they got. I better do it to mine too.
Dude,
Okay.
I think I know exactly where it comes from. It's your freaking, because I watched your kids last time we were out here.
Oh yeah.
And they get up on the chair, they come like this, and they're on there with their knees, and they're leaning over like this. And
Yeah.
like,
I smacked Corbin the other night when he was doing that shit.
You beat your kids?
Yes.
Yes.
nice.
If anybody has a problem with it, come find me. I'll fucking beat you too.
I don't know. Didn't we already try that with the last chair and it didn't work?
No, it worked.
Did it?
It did until
It worked shortly before it fell apart.
before it fucking really broke.
I see you still have it over in the corner there.
Yeah, hadn't thrown that away yet.
Keepsake.
One day I'm gonna weld it back together.
Ooh,
Get a
the
chair.
KLYB museum. You just put it up on like a pedestal in the corner of the shop somewhere.
One of our first ever chairs.
Hey, check it out. Check it out.
You can sit in it too.
No more squealing.
Everybody that does almost dies.
Right.
That thing's got some wiggle to it.
You will die on that one.
That one's That
That
was
one's
sketch.
it's literally the walls holding it up.
Yeah. Pretty bad.
It looks like one of those trick chairs that like you see people on those stools and they like twist around and it drops
Yeah.
like
Oh, yeah.
6 inches and then they stand up and walk away and there's like 6 inches of the rod that
Oh, yeah.
supposedly went
Goes
up their ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted me to fucking balance on it. He's like, just balance on it. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
No, I'll just buy this one. It's fine.
Yeah.
This one got armrest too, so
It
that's
is a nice chair.
It is. It's comfy.
I'm probably gonna buy one of those.
You oughta.
How much was that?
Like $70.
God, I wish I made as much money as you.
Right.
Fucking money bags.
I had to get out a loan just to buy this one. That's not true. But
I thought you were trying to cheers me. No, you were just
no.
being weird.
Are you gonna finish that?
You wanted them?
So did you both get the same flavor or what?
Yeah, I got him this one.
What is that one?
Kind of like
It's the brown sugar with coffee jelly.
it's like a little bit rich, like to finish that whole thing. It's good.
You got to keep stirring it.
See, I'm just about the Caramelicious from Scooters.
It tastes a lot like
Tastes,
that.
yeah, it tastes like a caramel, like a caramel brown sugar coffee.
But I'm not worried about sucking up those fucking balls in the back of my throat.
Well, if you don't go when you're sucking on a straw, if you just do it, use your mouth, like a normal person. You don't have to inhale them because they flow so well into there.
What, balls in your throat?
The jellies.
Oh. I thought you were talking about balls in your throat.
You wish.
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. You don't remember, but I sure had fun.
I'm sure that would be, that's your MO.
What?
Knock them out and fuck them. Fuck their mouths.
It's called the path of least resistance.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, I'm so not a raper. Anyway, I got some.
You said that before.
Got some blueberry cheddar cheese over here. You want a little piece?
No,
Feel free. You
I'm
know,
all right.
It's good. I fucking like blueberry cheese.
Yeah, it is good. We had it the last time we were out here. Not the last time, but
Oh yeah.
recently.
Oh yeah, I did have that other one out here, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I took it inside, put it in a fucking Ziploc, because we only had like half of it. No, that was the truffle. That was
the truffle,
I
yeah.
brought out here last
The
time.
truffle one. That was good.
The blueberry, I ate like half of it and I put it in like a Ziploc, squeezed the air out of it, put it in the fridge, right? Went like 3 days. Went back to go get it to like cut some more pieces off it. Fucking thing was moldy.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Yeah.
Can't have anything fucking nice anymore these days.
So, this is off topic, but we've never asked you. So I came across this article today, I think it was, about this manufacturing company that switched to the 32-hour work week. So they went from 5 days to the four-day work week, but still paying their employees for like a 40-hour work week. So 32 hours getting prorated 40. And it's nothing but good things. That's all I ever see is all these companies that switch. They don't want to go back to the 40-hour work week because it's better, essentially. What is your take on the old 32-hour work week? Because before we talked about it, you weren't here yet.
I feel like you would get a lot more production out of the people there for the first, just only the Monday through Thursday, essentially.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's a lot of places that just can't do that.
Yeah.
I think they could.
Like, I mean, unless you did, I would hate it if you had to be on like a rotating schedule because that essentially for a lot of places the only thing that you could do. So then you're working with like half your coworkers at a time.
Yep.
And then
for 2 days.
Right, but your schedule is probably getting more fucked up than that. It's probably not going to be like, okay, you work Tuesday through Friday and you work Monday through Thursday. They're probably going to try and switch it to, okay, you're working Friday through or Wednesday through Saturday or whatever the days are. Like you're probably only getting 1 day of the weekend.
Probably.
Either that or it'd be everybody gets, or half people get Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. The other people get Saturday, Sunday, Monday off.
Yeah. I don't know. I think you're right, spot on there with like the rotating schedules. I think would get old. Like our shop, it probably wouldn't make a that big of a deal. But if you imagine like one of our metros doing that, where like half the people had,
I think it'd be fine. I think it'd be easier for them to do it.
No, I
have
feel
way more people.
No, I feel like they would. I feel like they would be like that. Would be the one day that everyone would be like super fucking dreading. Because like what can go wrong will, in that one day being understaffed by like half the branch, all hell would break loose. Every fucking day that you say like Mondays, right? Like half the people were there on Mondays. Everyone that works Mondays shift would be fucking just calling out of work. Fuck that. I'm not going in. It's going to be a fucking nightmare. Even if we did it at our branch, I guarantee you, like, the whole week would be easy as pie, except for the one day that you had to work in the shop without me there, or the one day I had to work without you there. Like, it would just be absolute fucking chaos. It would suck ass. It would be stupid.
I don't know. We do it anyway.
If I was going to be a part of a 4-day work week, I would say I either want to work the normal shift that we always work, Monday through Friday, or like just like no 4-day work week, right? So if the option was there, you can work a 4-day work week, but it has to be split shift, or we just don't change. I would say I don't want to change.
I'd go for the 4-day.
I would not want to. I would not want to split shift. Like it's either everybody's off on that 5th workday, or I wouldn't want to be a part of it.
I'd be okay with. Yeah. I'd be okay with, since we already do, like if there's already an on call, like okay, then there's maybe one extra person on call that weekend. Yeah, but like I would definitely want a 4-day work week. Like without a doubt,
but it's got to be like all or nothing. Like your 4-day work.
It doesn't have to be. Well, I don't know why it has to be all or nothing.
I wouldn't want it to be where I have to work one day of the weekend. Like I would, where they moved, they shifted the schedule instead of, you're starting on a Sunday going till Thursday.
No, I think if it was just like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, or a Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's both weekend days, but it's either Friday or Monday extra.
Right. Yes. Then I would absolutely go for that.
Yeah.
If we worked Monday through Thursday, no split shift, everybody was like just the whole branch was done. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I would be fucking totally on board.
Well, if they could do it where like everybody was on there like Monday through Friday, but you still are only working a 4-day work week. So like somebody starts on Monday, somebody starts on. Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Somebody starts on
Monday and goes till Thursday. Somebody starts on Tuesday and goes till Friday. Then I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd be fine with that, but But then again, like especially us, we come in on Monday and it can be a fucking shit show. So we need everybody there.
Exactly.
But I mean, we have plenty of there's only a couple of us really. So all it takes is one person to have a doctor's appointment and it's the same fucking scenario,
right?
Or calling sick because they want to, have sexual relations with their wife. That happens too.
Who are you talking about?
It's this fucking idiot.
Oh. That I work with. some random guy. So there's a couple things. Like our branch is little, right? But like think about, we have one day, right? Say like Timmy has Mondays off, and Heather has Mondays off, and I have Mondays off.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So now it'd be you, Tommy.
Dude, there's been
Myers,
so many days when I'm
Kempy.
just back there by myself anyway.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's the same fucking thing.
But now that Monday, all hell breaks loose, right? You have to go do field service calls. Now nothing gets done. Nothing at all.
I don't have to go do service calls.
You would have to.
Why?
Somebody would have to fill in for Timmy to be off. That's what I'm getting at. Like, there's no way around.
He doesn't think outside the box.
There's no way around having a split shift where like everybody gets to just be at work and do their job.
There's ways. Anyway,
we
know where you stand. You're a fucking naysayer, and
no, I think it's a great idea.
Glass is half empty.
No,
I do believe that it does show, like studies and stuff show that production has probably skyrocketed when it does it, because if I knew that I was only working 4 8-hour fucking work days, easy cake.
Yeah.
But it's the matter of like, okay, now I'm working 3 10-hour days, and then I still have to come in for, another 10-hour day at the end of it. Like if you're working overtime, that's where it would get.
Or
like whatever.
Or like the whole being on call. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to work a 4-day work week if I know that like I'm still going to have to be on call too. You know what I mean? Like,
why?
Because, man, like if you're talking about working less hours, I want less stipulations.
How often are you?
If you're going to implement 4-day work week, then shut the fucker down and just be done with it.
Well, yeah, that'd be great, but there's a lot of people that aren't going to do it that way.
The only people benefiting
Well, and there's a lot of people that physically like can't just shut down.
Exactly.
Like without employees.
That's what I'm saying. We're in that fucking type of work.
Well, we're really
where
not.
It
they just make it. They just make it that way. They could literally shut down for one day. You know what I mean? They could. The world's not going to fucking stop working.
That will never happen.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. I think in your line of work though, you could run into some problems if you shut down completely. Just like if you had to go out and do a service call or something.
It'd be easy. It'd be easy because we already have people on call for the weekends. I mean, what do they do for Saturday, Sunday? All they have to do is do it for one extra day.
Okay, if you have somebody on call, then that's already on call. Then that's understandable.
Yeah,
like,
but I mean, they do rentals and shit all weekend long too. I mean, it's not just service calls. I mean, somebody calls, they come into town on a Saturday for emergency or this and that. They call, and then somebody goes in and opens the gate and gets shit ready, and they take it on the weekend too. Like it's a 24-hour operation, and
I would definitely
you do the person that's on call. The person that's on call goes in and fucking gets a rental ready, or whatever. You're usually not going to be there very long getting the rental gone.
So what you're saying is, you would be more than willing to have a 4-day work week.
Yes.
One of those days is going to be completely fucked. Every day of the week, you're going to have one day that's completely fucked.
Whatever.
No matter what.
It's 8 hours.
Then you'll have 3 that are just normal. Mm-hmm. And then you'll have to split being on call for 3 fucking days. And you'll be the guy that has to go in and fucking get shit ready and like customers for rentals.
For a 4-day work week? Yes.
It'd be a 3-day work week with a super fuck day in there too.
You don't know that, first of all. Second of all, we've already been down this road. We already do that shit anyway. Most of the time you're sitting on the computer anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Who's gonna do my job? Then you're gonna have to do field service and my job on the day that I'm not there.
Other people could do your job, or you can just do it when you get back.
Who?
Somebody else? Not me.
See, that's why 4-day work weeks would work good for that guy.
Okay. Would you guys ever consider a job working from home?
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's not one that I have to be tied to, like a company
where you have
desktop,
to be on the
like a landline, where like I have to be like Jaden's setup is. There's like a network box that like is like her whole server thing, and she has to be at that computer to do it. If it was like work from home, but I have a laptop and hey, I want to go get breakfast and do work, yes.
Yeah, I would definitely like if I had to be at that physical desk. Yeah, fuck that. I would like to have a desk that I could sit at.
Yes,
but yeah, like I would want a laptop to be able to go.
Yeah, be able to like sit in a lawn chair in my front yard and
look important at coffee shops and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah,
be one of those people.
I could work in my underwear at home, and then work at a coffee shop with a suit and tie on, just because I want to look like I'm doing something important.
I would never be out of sweatpants. I would never be out of sweatpants.
Yeah. No.
Fuck that.
Unless I was going to a coffee shop, then I would be like the finest dressed I could ever fucking be.
Be sweatpants or gym shorts.
Yeah, no, it'd be the most comfortable clothing. Like I do that now when I come here.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this. If you had a work from home job, what do you think that job would be? Like what would you be doing from home?
Assassin scheduling.
It's a good one. That crossed my mind.
Assassin scheduling?
Yeah, I'd be real good at it.
That'd be a really good one to do from home.
That would be.
You couldn't do that in public.
No.
You'd have to have everything code worded.
You could, but you'd also have to have your back to a wall.
The butterfly milkweed needs to be extracted from the prairie flower before it blossoms.
Pancakes.
Do you hear me?
Pancakes at noon. Pancakes at
noon. Pancakes at noon. Don't drop the maple syrup.
Can make it work. Starbucks people are like,
can I be the
what the fuck?
Can I be the assassin?
Do you want to be?
Yeah.
Should we just start up our own assassination business?
Dude, we could definitely.
It'd be KLYB, bye, motherfucker. We got something going here. I think we should let me jot this down here.
Do you have somebody in mind that you would want for your first
hit?
First kill, yeah.
First kill?
Yeah, we can't talk about that one though.
Yeah, we can't.
We can't let that one out.
We can't really
give
talk
some hint. Just give like
the cat is in the bag.
Describe them.
The cat is in the bag. Oh, he's not in on our code words yet.
No.
No.
The cat is in the bag.
Fuck, I'm not in our
That
code
gives-
words.
gives it away.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
If I was going to be an assassin, I had to. Well, first off, I'm not picking who I'm killing. They're telling me who I
Yeah.
got to kill. I'm getting picked.
Right.
Do you have?
But if we were gonna start up our own, like
Yeah, but
that's because we have somebody that.
But we
Yeah.
can't. Then there's strings attached there. You can't kill somebody because then you're a suspect.
Do you have rules like no women, no children?
Mm-mm.
Just women and children too. How can you kill women and children?
Easy.
You just don't lead them as much. Classic.
Yeah. There's no. I don't think there'd be any rules to it. The
Yeah.
ones that I would feel bad about would be the elderly.
Still do it though, huh? I don't know. If it's like the elderly when were the ones that we saw the other day,
I think I'd be
I
like,
wouldn't feel bad. Like I'm doing them a favor.
I'd be like, I'm gonna give you a chance to run. So
What's the elderly?
you
Be like, well, shit.
you have 30 seconds to get up and move, and that's all you get. And then they'd be like, I'm too tired for that shit. And I'd be like, well, warned you.
That's always his go-to kills.
Yeah, it's fucking
It's
quick,
not. It's.
dude. Look at the guy with the hockey skate. That was quick.
Well,
Too soon.
But that was fucking messy as hell.
that was messy.
You're leaving some track.
Yeah.
And you know it was going through his mind like, I'm dying. I'm,
What if the dude that did it on purpose
was an assassin
was an assassin?
for KLYB,
The
motherfucker.
cat is in the bag.
You're gonna have to text me or something. These, I'm gonna have
I think you got a little more in there.
little notes.
You give a little.
Dang, got it.
Got it.
Got it all.
All right, I'm switching to beer now. That's pretty.
There you go.
Jesus, you sounded like Stitch.
This is the fucking milk.
Yeah, he did.
It's like milky. You know, like the sticky spit you get from like milk.
From milk.
Yeah,
I get
Yeah,
it from
dude.
like Gatorade,
yeah,
something really sugary.
yeah.
And you
it's
chug it and you get that.
Yeah, you like gotta like.
Did you guys growing up? So we didn't always have Gatorade. We had All Sport.
Yeah,
Remember that shit?
Nope.
all
What?
sport.
Oh,
I don't
Yep.
remember all sport. I remember
way
Sobe.
better than.
At the end of every
Remember
wrestling
who?
practice,
Sobe.
Sobe, like life water type shit.
No, it's like fruit. They're like
I
fruit
like the
drinks.
fruit. Yeah, Sobe. So
Never had Sobe.
Glass bottle.
Yeah, and it had
Yeah.
like a chameleon on it or something.
Yeah. Okay.
all
They
sport.
still sell that at the local grocery store here in town.
Yeah,
Randy's.
do they?
Sobe. Yeah.
Oh,
All sport was like Powerade and Gatorade before Gatorade and Powerade like
Mm-hmm.
took over.
yeah. I don't remember it, all sport at all.
It was
Our-
amazing.
Our
Way
coach,
better.
our wrestling coach,
I,
when I was like,
I will say that now because that's all we had, but and I haven't had it for probably 15 years. But
Yeah,
when I was
yeah.
probably have it again. Be like, ugh.
little
Yeah,
little
probably.
little kid wrestling.
Yeah.
Our coach, you know, like the end of practice, we would do like one big like game, like
You guys have like a club right now for wrestling little kids?
yeah,
Oh, I
Yeah.
can see you being part of that.
I
Yeah,
can see
so-
you being
Yeah.
part of that too.
they do like
Dumbfounded.
a game at the end where you know you'd all get in like one wrestling circle, and it was like King of the Hill, like last kid in the circle wins or whatever. Just every practice you would do a game like that, but the winner got an all sport from the vending machine from our coach.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, I never got an all sport. I always got an ice skate. I was always
Shelby was always getting those all sports before Colby.
Oh, yeah.
well, you know, to be fair, she was pretty tough, and when she wrestled, she had a dick. So
Colby won
no,
once.
my
then,
sis-
Shelby
my
beat him
sister
up and
was
took it.
my sister was a really good fucking wrestler. It's kind of a shame that they didn't have like the women's wrestling when she was in high school like they do now. It blew up. Women's wrestling's huge.
I know. I was driving by the high school and I was like, "Oh, women's wrestling tonight," or whatever. I was like,
Iowa's women's wrestling team is fucking lights out.
Dude, Iowa's women's sports is
Oh yeah,
just taking like
Iowa,
each sport, basketball and wrestling, they're taking that to a different level for the women's sports, which is
Iowa
pretty
football?
cool to see.
What's
Yeah.
that?
What's what?
I
Iowa
think maybe
football?
we
What's
should.
that?
I think maybe we should let some of the girls play.
The football?
Yeah.
Right,
Dude,
probably.
some of them girl wrestlers at Iowa could probably fuck pretty.
I'm waiting for you to finish.
Yeah, you got all flustered there.
He was thinking about fucking something up, but then he's like, fuck them. Yeah. He's
I
like,
to say
getting weird.
would fuck some people up, and it didn't quite come out that way.
Then you fucking started like picturing things happening. All fucked up. Oh. On that note, good night, everybody.
Yeah. I might be alive next time we have a podcast. See you again.
Huh?
My wife hears this one. She's gonna be like, "No, Iowa wrestling for you." Probably a good idea.
What would you do if she didn't say anything? You just got home one night and she was in the bedroom with the Iowa wrestling.
Singlet.
Yeah.
I would come quick, and then I would try to have sex with her.
Speaking of, how has your Kegling been going on lately?
The coach app.
Yeah, the coach app. Kegling.
Good. Well, it's a lot more than just Kegling.
I know,
but
let's just go with Kegling.
dude, it's cool. I mean, I can definitely tell a difference. Like I haven't like improved like a shit ton, like noticeably yet, but I can definitely feel that, like you're gaining more control, if you will. So it's definitely seems like it's working. If anything, it's almost building just a different mindset about it. There's like a lot of like coaching videos and shit that like kind of talk you through different like, well, they give you exercises to like just during the middle of the day, like for breathing.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of guys, especially guys that are overweight and a little fat and don't eat very well, a lot of us don't fucking really take the time to like breathe with our diaphragm. So most of the time we're just like lung breathing all day. So we're just in this habit of, you know what I mean? And they say that's like the absolute worst breathing for like when you're in an intimate situation.
So don't breathe with your lungs.
No, you're not supposed to breathe with your chest. You're supposed to breathe with your diaphragm and your lower stomach. You're supposed to breathe from like your lower abdomen, not your upper chest.
I don't know how I could control that.
When you breathe with your upper chest, it increases heart rate. It's like running, exercising, anything like that. A lot of times you're breathing with your chest right away because you're trying to make sure you get air. When you learn to breathe with your diaphragm, you control your heart rate. So you slow, like you start taking your breaths from your diaphragm and your stomach, and you can take a deep breath without your heart rate starting to get crazy. So little things like that are like apparently a really big thing about it. So I don't know. It's going good. I've been doing like their stretches and shit you got to do and videos you watch that teach you like kind of the science behind how your body works, I guess. I don't know.
So what kind of stretches are we talking about? Like what?
Like
What do they entail?
So like one of them,
butt plug tail.
one of them is like, so like your whole like pelvis, basically. These stretches are designed to like loosen up all the joints like around in your pelvis so that you can strengthen like your pelvic floor muscles, which are like inside the pelvis. So like, like the old butterfly stretch where like you put your feet together, sit like Indian style, and you got to pull them together and like put your
Put your
knees down. Doing one of those every day, or like sets of those. One of the other ones is like you do like one of your legs up tight like that, put the other one out, and then like you bend into it and like twist, and it's supposed to open up like your legs and your pelvis shit and help stretch all those tendons and muscles. And so they want you to like stretch them first, get everything loose and stretched, and then you do like Kegel exercises to help strengthen like the right muscles, which they asked me when I was like filling everything out, like, have you ever had like a pelvic injury? Have you ever had like a dislocated hip? Like shit like that like would cause an injury to the muscles in that area. And I did pull like a groin really bad, like probably like 2011 or 12, something like that. I was riding a mechanical bull at a bar, and I was like 30 seconds into this thing, and the dude the dude was getting the dude was getting pretty mad and like aggressive with the joysticks, and he fucking like did one of these like he did like a 180, 180, 180, 180 like super fast. And it went this way. I came off the bull, but I was still holding on with my hand. And he went back as I was coming down, and he went back again. So it hit my leg this way and hit my leg this way, all before I could even like land back on the bull. And it made me do like the ultra splits, and I did like a sideways somersault in the air. I couldn't walk. Like I hit the bag on the floor, and I like crawled to the edge. And I went to stand up, and I like couldn't, like I could stand there and I could shuffle my feet, but I couldn't pick my legs up to take like steps. So the rest of the night I was like standing there, and when we had to go, like they had to like put their arm, I had to put my arm around my buddies and like shuffle. Dude, it was bad. It's kind of like one of those like you take like a really quick sidestep and you like feel it like in your groin pull. It was like that, but it like I think it tore.
And you paid them money to do this.
Yeah. I rode the shit out of that mechanical bull though.
Yeah. For 30 seconds, allegedly.
It was a long time.
Better than some actual bull riders.
Yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated. As of right now, I feel like I'm making progress. I haven't seen any dramatic, like notable results.
Right.
So other than that though, I mean I'm impressed with it. It's a good time. You know.
How much longer do you have?
A couple more months.
Mm.
I think it was like supposed to be like a 90-day thing, like to start with.
Is it worth $150?
It's not $150. It was like $20 for 90 days.
Wow.
This was a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
You know. Let me see. I had a question to ask you.
Oh. Ask who?
Well, both of you.
Oh.
It's not really a question. I'll start it with a question. If we could have 13 months instead of 12, would you? In a year?
I don't think it'd make much of a difference either way.
Okay, we'll circle back to that. Would you rather have 13 months or 12?
Like you really don't care, right?
I don't care. I think I would just leave it the way it is.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay, so if we, dude, there's so much shit.
Does this extra month give us an extra month of summer or?
The extra month lines everything up perfectly. The moon phases would land perfectly on the same fucking day of every month. Your birthday would land on the same day of the month every year. Every day would have the same amount of days in it except for one. Dude, they're like, I'd have to look it back up, but there's so much shit that makes sense about having 13 months instead of 12. It's unreal. And I didn't even realize it till I started reading this weird article.
We don't have 13 because of the whole fucking,
Well, it's set up according to like the lunar stuff. I
Right.
understand that. But mathematically and like systematically, 13 months. I'm going to just type this in because there's some shit I'm missing. I know that. 13 months instead of 12. Based on a 364-day year.
So we're losing a day.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
gain a month but lose a day.
Yeah.
Uh,
So how many days are in a month?
I think there would be 30. I think it said,
That doesn't compute.
That doesn't math.
hold on. I'm going to find it, dude, because it's fucking crazy.
But how do we
Mine.
lose? How do we gain a month and lose a day overall?
because there was something about there was only 1 month that was different instead of like alternating like every other month. What? I got to figure out how to find this again.
Anyway. So I've been having some, I don't know what it is with me lately, but I've been having some like weird ass fucking dreams, right?
Okay.
So it was like a month ago now. I had a dream where me and this one coworker we were at work. And we were just standing there talking, whatever, and our boss came up to us. He's like, "Hey, I want one of you guys to fuck me." It's a dude, and I was like, "No way, dude!" I was so proud of my dream self at that point. And the other guy, he was like, "Okay." So he bent his ass over. He started fucking railing. I couldn't see it, but I saw my boss's face, and it was realistic and weird. And then last night, I had another. I don't remember it all, but my dad was James Gandolfini from like like the Sopranos version of James Gandolfini, and we were in some hotel, and I can't remember everything that happened, but outside the door was Travis Kelce in his Chiefs fucking uniform with shoulder pads, helmet, everything, and he was laying there bleeding from his guts. He was dead, and then Dad took care of it and got rid of it. I don't know why. I have no fucking. There was no reason for Travis Kelce to be there. I don't know what the fuck was happening, but isn't it fucking weird? Like I've been having.
Who murdered Travis Kelce?
No fucking clue. He was just laying out there with fucking bleeding from his guts, dead. Don't know who did it. I don't know if it was me.
Did you go into like trying to figure it out in the dream, or did you wake up once you saw him dead?
No, so pretty much. So I saw him out there. We came back inside, and we were just talking and stuff, and then like it was like so me and my mom. I don't remember who the mom was. Somebody that wasn't my mom, and Dad gave us a drink, and we like passed out and woke up like at our house, and it was all like taken care of. So we weren't supposed to know that he was dead out there, but I saw it. So I don't know I have no
what does that mean? Do you believe that dreams have like a meaning?
I think so.
Like certain ones, I believe
Certain
do.
ones, yeah.
But
or certain things, yeah.
Right. But like, so the first one of your dreams was
I think that's just I spend way too much time at work.
A coworker was willingly ready to fuck your boss. Right? Was it a coworker?
It was a coworker. Yeah, he was just like, didn't no fucking second thought. He's just okay.
Did this coworker stand about 5'3" and have a long beard?
No, it wasn't him.
No.
It was another coworker.
I am 5'8". Thank you very much. Got my new license today.
Fucking weird though. I don't.
That is weird.
Random ass dreams that don't make any fucking sense whatsoever.
Dude, I get one. I have a dream it probably happens once every 6 months, and it's been going on since I moved out of my house that I grew up in when I was 16, 17 years old. So 14 years it's been going on. And I'm up in my old bedroom. It's a small bedroom, and I had like a walk-in closet that was about the same size as the bedroom. And there was always like attic access to it. But like I'd never gone up there or anything. But like I have these dreams now where like I end up going up into that, and it's like a drop down staircase. You know, you pull the cord and comes like the ladder staircase deal comes down.
Yep.
Well, I go up into it, and it's like another section to a house. It's like almost like another townhouse connected to my house.
That's weird.
But like nobody's ever there, and it's like I'm sneaking around in it, like trying not to get caught by anybody there, but I've never ran into somebody there or anything. And it's just like, I don't do anything. I just walk through the house.
It's kind of eerie.
It's fucking weird.
It is really weird, especially since it's reoccurring.
Right. Like it happens often. Like when it happens, like I don't realize it. And then like it happens again. I was like, fuck, this has been happening for a long fucking time.
Yeah.
And it's the same house. It's the same, like I do the same shit. It's always like going through that Jesus Christ.
It's got you flustered.
The closet attic space.
Yeah.
It's always going up through there. And I don't know. I just spend like the one time I think it had a bunch of like shit piled up in it. Like somebody was there, but that was the only time that it's ever been different.
Huh. That's weird.
That is a weird fucking. I don't know.
bet
what
that
it
one
is.
definitely has some sort of meaning. To
Right.
It.
What was that?
What?
Remember the other day I was telling you about that dream I had? Do you remember? I can't remember what it was now. It was fucking weird as fuck.
It had me in it.
Yeah.
Oh, was it the one where I came running into your house naked? I was like, look at my dick. It's so big. I was like, dude, check out my dick. It's huge. Was it that one? I was in his dream. I was so impressed with my dick. I had to show him.
It was
And
that
he
one.
was impressed with it too.
I was like, yeah, because it was like, you weren't sure what you did or what happened, but you woke
Just
up
woke up with a giant
and you had an
dick.
absolute fucking hammer. And you were like, dude, look at this. And I'm like, what? And you like pulled your pants down. And I'm like, what? Where the fuck did you get that? And he's like, I don't know. I just woke up and I had it. It was hanging there. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't think that was a dream you're thinking of, though. That was one of them you had, which is weird.
Yeah.
But there was another one like recently that you had.
Yeah, I can't remember what the fuck it was, though.
I can't remember either.
I told you about it.
Yeah. Because we were doing something.
Was it the one where I was getting shot?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Dude.
Was this the one where you were jumping into your truck and trying to get into your truck and get out of there, but they kept fucking coming up to the door and
It was the
No.
one where
that one?
so it was this one where I don't know where we were at, but it was like almost like there was a bar, like a Moose Lodge or something that like everyone I knew was there and we were all partying and hanging out. And I walked outside and there was like this dude trying to like kidnap this little kid on the street or something. And I ran up and I was like, yo, get the fuck away from him. And I like grabbed the kid and like shoved him through like a fence gate, like, get out of here. And I turned around and this dude like ran to his car and then he pulled out a gun and I'm standing there. I'm like, fuck, I had nothing. And he just boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, fuck. And I fell down. Then I remember being like, I just got fucking shot. And then he was like, boom, boom. And I shot me again. I'm like, Jesus. The dude gets in his car and like squeals down the fucking road. And I'm like, holy fuck. Well, I'm okay. I didn't get shot in the head. I'm okay. And all of a sudden I hear squealing. I look and he does like a donut. And here he comes back. And as he's coming back, he was just boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, I could feel him shooting me, but I was like moving around, like, don't hit me in the head. Don't hit me in the head. And I kept like taking bullets. And I'm like, fuck. And I remember like he drove by and I got up and I'm like, holy fuck, I'm bleeding. And I like started walking. I went into the fucking bar we were drinking in. And like everybody I know was there. Like it was like all my best friends, my family, everybody was there. And Sarah from Men's Grooming Lounge was like the bartender. I don't know why she was the bartender, but she was like serving drinks. And I walked in and I'm like bleeding. I'm like, somebody hand me a fucking gun. And I don't know where the gun came from, but somebody fucking tossed me a gun and I grabbed it. And I remember racking it and I kicked the door open and the dude was still in his car. And I was like, boom, 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 boom. Fucking killed him dead.
Shot him right in the head.
Killed
That's
him
why he
dead.
died.
And all of a
That's
sudden,
the only place
That's
you
the
can
only-
shoot him.
They're
to
like
die.
zombies.
Yeah.
and like as soon as I like killed him, I fucking like dropped the gun and I like fell down on the ground and everyone was like, dude, you all right? And I'm like, I think I'm dying. And the cops were like on their way, but they were like, it's taken to, or no, the cops got there, but it was like an SUV car, like an SUV cop car. So they put me in the back of the cop car and a couple people jumped in and like started taking me to the hospital. And that was kind of the end of it, but
Kind of.
it was fucking, man.
I have to tell Jeremy the rest.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah. Crazy dreams. Don't know what they mean, where they come from, why the fuck they are what they are.
Right? Well, especially something like that. Like,
Yeah.
where does that stem from? Right? You know?
Yeah, or the one where my coworker was banging the shit out of my boss, literally. That was weird. That was probably one of my weirdest dreams ever.
Yeah. Dude on dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
Not to mention the facial expressions. Anyway, that is all the time we have for tonight on that one.
Ending it right there.
Ending it right there, yeah.
All right. Well, if you think of what it was that made you grow a giant penis,
God.
we'll drop it in the description so everybody knows how to do it
Yep.
when we figure it out.
It's magic.
Oh,
Gotta learn magic.
It's magic.
Just
All right.
grow.
All right. Well, that's enough for tonight, right?
That is enough
We're
for
done.
tonight. We're done.
You got to wait till next time. Sorry, guys. We love you.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
you.
Fuck you.
Okay,
Caleb,
love
bye.
you. Bye. I'm chasing her butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have cowboy boots and wear their Wrangler. Fuck me in the butthole.
Take two.
Chasing their butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have cowboy boots and carry around their pitchforks. Chasing their butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have real nice butts and wear those Wrangler jean shorts. All right, dude.
Pull jocks.
Pull shots.